I'm Victoria, and I want to talk to you guys about my first time. And not that first time. I want to talk about the first time I fainted. And the irony is not lost on me that I'm going to do a stand-up about falling down. but yeah, the only way I can really describe fainting is like when you're watching a DVD and it's scratched up so it keeps pausing in the same exact spot. And so you take it out and you spit on it and you put it back in, like you do when other things get stuck in life. And it gets stuck in the same damn scene again, so you're like, fine, screw it. I'm gonna hit skip and I'm just going to watch the next scene and use context clues to figure out what I missed. That is exactly what fainting is like. You go from the scene where you know exactly what is going on to a scene where everyone knows what's going on but you. Like, for me, I was at a blood drive the day after Inauguration Day. And yeah, laugh. And I remember giving blood just fine, but it was after that I started to feel like really funky. And I walked over to the snack table, not for my 8th bag of Oreos, but to ask them what I was supposed to do about this whole body fuzziness. And I remember setting down my orange juice. And then I hit skip, and the next thing I know, I'm staring up at the rafters, and a bunch of people are huddled around me like I just got hit by a bludger my 2nd year at Hogwarts. There is even a ginger boy at my elbow asking if I'm okay. And I am okay because, like, being horizontal is the best cure for fainting. Who knew? And so everyone walks me over to a bed where I can continue to be horizontal, and the ginger kid ends up being my friend Evan, and he comes over to give me the rundown on my fall down. And he opens with, "Is your face okay?" What do you mean, is my face okay? Because you hit it on a table on your way down. And then just when I think that's the most embarrassing it's gonna get, he adds, "And your skirt flew up." Great! So it's the day after Inauguration Day. Women just got set back 60 years, and my idea of helping is to faint and flash the crowd. So to atone for this, I have to go home and say 3 Hail Marys and call my local congressman. So yeah, while I'm sitting there, Evan calls over our friend Matt to get me assessed for a concussion, because Matt's had 10 of them, so he would know if I had one. And while Matt is like checking to see if I can follow the finger, an actual medical professional comes over to check my blood pressure. And so he puts on the water wing of death and he starts like pumping it up. And I ask him why I fainted. This is like my 8th time giving blood. And he asked me what I had for lunch. So I tell him chips and salsa before it gets embargoed. And then he looks at me and says the one phrase every woman wants to hear from her doctor: "You need to eat more." And the rest of my life flashed before my eyes, and it was a montage of cheese fries. And just thinking about cheese fries like fixes your blood sugar, so I was free to go. But Matt wanted to make sure I didn't faint on the ride home, so he wanted to drive me, but said I had to be careful because, quote unquote, the last thing my fraternity needs is another brother with an unconscious girl in his car. You guys have a good night.